Now, you're quoted as saying, we're going to have a few quotes from you. You're quoted as saying that, quote, making an album is like having a baby. When does conception begin?
Well, again, I think every album has a different story. I think my wife would argue with that quote now. But anyway, I think there is, you know, song ideas, how they develop, and actually often I found for the albums I've done, there's sometimes been a theme or a kind of overall direction of the collection of songs. For example, the recent recording, Happy Days, a live album, sort of capturing a sense of the celebration of knowing God, being known by Him, and the fact that, you know, Jesus is alive. You know, death couldn't hold Him down, and the huge impact that has on us. Everything is now possible, and we will live forever and be united with Him. But I think I've found as a songwriter the skill is just to keep open, keep your heart soft, keep inquiring. You know, I think you see in the Bible King David, who's written, you know, some of the greatest songs, you know, amazing poet and someone who could communicate and express such depth of feeling and you know, put into words wonderfully the God we worship. I mean, there's a phrase you read again and again in sort of 1 and 2 Samuel, that David inquired of the Lord. And I think that kind of inquisitive mind is so important for a creative and a songwriter. You know, God, what are you saying to the church? And you know, you're in a conversation with someone who's, you know, for example, someone was speaking at church the other night about her faith and her transformation. You know, she was a prostitute. Just her life was on a horrendous path, and she came to Alpha, this Christian course. Met Jesus, and now is full of love and grace and peace. And you're thinking, you know, how can we express that kind of transformation in a song? So I think it's inquiring, it's thinking, it's pondering, it's being full of wonder. Every time you read the Bible, is there a song here? Every time you're in a conversation, it's kind of just thinking, being open.